guys, welcome to this double week update. I'm going to be updating you on my pregnancy for weeks 17 and 18. Today I am 18 weeks and 6 days, so I will be entering my 19th week tomorrow, which is really exciting, meaning that I have just a little over a week to go and I will be halfway through my pregnancy, which is just crazy. The reason I haven't been updating and the reason I didn't do my 17-week update by itself, like I said I was going to after my midwife appointment, is I have seriously been fighting something. And I don't know what it is, but I finally feel like I'm getting a little bit better. I finally feel normal. And it was just this nasty kind of head cold feeling type thing, and I just didn't feel good, and I just wanted to sleep, and I just was not feeling great. And then once I started kicking that in the butt, all of a sudden I just randomly started getting like these allergies, and I've never had allergies before. I've never had a problem around like this time of year or spring or anything else. But it got really bad the other day. My nose and my throat, and my face in general, and my eyes were just so itchy, and I was sneezing. My nose wouldn't stop running, and it was just so itchy, and I just kept on scratching and kept on scratching. So I took a Benadryl the other day because I had to get it under control. It was just awful, and so that knocked me out. And then I slept that whole entire day. But I'm feeling a lot better. I feel like these allergies are finally kind of just going away. It sort of just feels like maybe, I don't know, maybe finally I'm just getting back to feeling like myself, which is really weird anyways because the weather here has been crazy. I live in South Carolina, and it snowed Halloween night, which is nuts. Like, we woke up the morning of November 1st and looked outside, and there was snow on the ground. I know, like, to some people, they're like, oh yeah, we see that all the time. But in South Carolina, that's like, whoa, crazy. Like, whoa, what is going on? And because usually most years we don't see any snow at all. And then the years that we do, we don't see it until January or something. And so to see it this early is just really weird. And so the weather has been crazy out of whack because the past couple of days it's been up in the 70s. And so it's been really warm outside. And then it just snowed like a few days ago. And so I think it's all this weather that's just making my body like, what the heck is going on? Finally feeling back to normal. Finally feeling a little bit better. Anyways, okay, I'm done talking for 3 minutes about the weather and sickness and everything that you guys are probably going through too. We're going to go ahead and start with my symptoms for week 17 and 18. Nothing has really changed. You know, I still feel, besides being sick, I still feel, you know, more energetic than I did in the first trimester. I still, honestly, my energy levels are still not as high as they were, like, pre-pregnancy. Sometimes, you know, a few days a week, I still have to take a nap, because I just am drained. But the biggest symptoms were headaches. I have been having awful migraine-like headaches. Sometimes to the point where I have to go lay down and close my eyes, and I can't hear any like sound or anything. I can't have any light, and I just have to sleep it off. And it's not fun at all. And so I asked the midwife about the headaches. She said that they were normal. She said sometimes they're caused by magnesium deficiency, and so I could try magnesium supplements, which I haven't tried yet. I don't know. I don't really know. You know, she didn't really go too much into that, so I just feel like they're probably pretty normal. Just kind of dealing with them, which they're not fun at all. Speaking of my head, one of my biggest kind of weird things is I feel like my hair is just like falling out. Like, I'm shedding like crazy to the point where my hair, it's no big deal because my hair's pretty thick to begin with, but I feel like it's thinner than it was and than it has been, and so that's kind of weirding me out a little bit. So as long as it doesn't like just fall out in huge like clumps, I don't really know what's causing it, but I'm definitely shedding more than I normally do. I definitely just feel like my hair is just like coming out. So it's a little weird, but whatever. Our symptom is heartburn, of course. I get that usually 3 or 4 times a week. Sometimes it's hard to kind of pinpoint what foods are causing it, and so I'm kind of just like randomly getting heartburn. So I do take Tums or Rolaids for that sometimes, and it seems to sort of just keep it at bay a little bit, but sometimes it's still like this burning kind of sensation. And I feel like tomatoes might cause it a little bit, but who knows? I could just be making that up. I am definitely feeling baby boy kick more and more in week 17. I know in my last video, my week 16 video, I did talk about how I felt him. In week 17, I feel like maybe I felt him once, maybe twice. And then this week, I have actually, just the other night, I was sitting down and I felt a few little thumps, like right below my belly button. They were definite, like, thumps. And it was just so amazing and so cool to feel. And so I'm definitely feeling him more. He's definitely making his presence known more and more. And I just can't wait until Andrew is able to feel him. My midwife asked me if he had been able to feel him yet at my appointment, and I was like, no, like, I've barely even felt him. And she was like, well, just wait, like, it's coming. And so he's really excited for that. I'm really excited for that. I feel like it's going to be a great bonding moment between the boys. And I love feeling him move. It's like my favorite thing, and I just can't wait until Andrew is able to experience that as well. So I'm going to go on into my midwife appointment, which I had the Thursday before last, not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before that. I talked to her about a water birth, and they do offer that at the hospital. So I'm really, really excited about that because I do want to try to at least get into the water to help with labor pains. I've heard that it really, really helps with the pains, and possibly have him in the water. I've just heard a lot of good things about having babies in the water, how it helps you, it helps you not tear, it helps, the pain, how it's less traumatic for the baby. It's an easier transition from the amniotic sac into warm water rather than from, inside of your uterus into just like bright lights and like flailing around or whatever. So I really feel like a water birth might be, something in my near future, so that's going to be exciting. We are starting to look into birthing classes, so I'm just having a hard time finding some birthing classes in my area, so I guess I'm just going to have to keep on looking or something. It's just, I'm having a difficult time finding some. We have our anatomy scan. I will be 20 weeks next Sunday. Tomorrow will be 19 weeks, and then next Sunday I'll be 20 weeks, and then that Monday we will have our anatomy scan, which is really exciting. That will be the last ultrasound unless we decide to have a third trimester 3D ultrasound, which we don't really know yet. So this might be the last time we get to see baby boy until he makes his grand debut into the world, which is kind of sad because that's a long time that we have to go without seeing him. But I know that we will be feeling him and just seeing like little arms protrude from my belly. So that's always cool because it's not going to be the same as the first half of my pregnancy where half of it you don't even know like what's going on with your body and you're sick and you don't even know like what's going on with baby. And then the second half, at least you get to see him moving, feel him moving. And see yourself grow more and more, so that's exciting. The midwife appointment overall was really, really nice. So we go in, and it's just really a smaller, more private, more intimate type office. They have a TV, and they were playing pictures, like a slideshow of pictures of babies that they had delivered before and their families, and it's just really, really cool. I really liked that. And then you go in the back and you get your weight checked, you get your blood pressure checked, and the way that works is next time I'll be going to see them, which is next month, I actually just go back and do that myself, and I have a little form and a card that I just fill it out, because the midwife thinks that it's important for you to track your weight gain for yourself, and for you to know what is normal for you blood pressure wise. So we go back, and the midwife comes right in, and she sits down and talks to us, not just about baby, but talks to us about our relationship, talks to us about what our fears and excitements are as new parents to be, and just how things are going, how we're dealing with everything. And it was just really a nice, sort of intimate, sort of friendly environment that I really, really liked. You know, she sat in there and talked with us for a good 30 or 45 minutes and got to know us, and that's something that I never experienced at my OB. She kind of just came in and then rushed us out because she had her next patient coming in. So I'm definitely staying with this midwife, and I'm just really excited to see how things progress throughout my pregnancy. There are 5 midwives there. It's a group, and so I will be seeing a different one every single week, or every single visit, and then one of them will be delivering me, which I think that's really cool. And it doesn't really bother me that, you know, they're different ones, because at least I get to meet every single one of them before the baby actually gets here. So now moving on into something cool. This past week, I did have to go out and buy maternity clothes for the first time because none of my jeans will button at all. And so we went to Ross and we got some maternity clothes. And we got a really great deal. And so these clothes should grow with me and sort of I should be able to wear them all the way through up to when he's born. So that's exciting. Also decided the theme of his room, which is going to be turtles. We got these cute little washcloths, and I think they're adorable. And this was kind of our first sort of baby buy, which is just really exciting. And so his nursery is going to be turtles, and you guys might think this is weird, but we have actually decided that when he's born, we are going to go out and we're going to buy a baby hatchling Russian tortoise, and it's going to go in his room. And obviously it's going to go up high, but this will take care of the turtle, obviously, when he's a baby. But it's going to, like, go with the theme of his room, which is going to be, like, jungle theme, kind of like turtles everywhere. And it's just going to be super adorable. And these tortoises are supposed to live 50-plus years. So this is just going to be a pet that's going to grow with him throughout his childhood and hopefully into his adulthood. And just something that he can take with him, you know, on this journey of life, and something that he can take care of. And they only get about, you know, like this big, so they're not big. And I just think that it's going to be really fun and really cool. And so, yeah, we're going to be getting him a turtle when he's born. And that is pretty much it for week 17 and 18. I know this video is getting pretty long. But, yeah, these weeks have been really, really good. I definitely feel like I'm growing a lot. Like I said, you know, some of my shirts don't even fit anymore. I can't fit into any of my jeans. So it's pretty crazy. And I'm just so excited for our anatomy scan. And that is pretty much it for week 17 and 18. So I hope everything is going great with you ladies in your pregnancies and in your journeys in trying to conceive a baby. And I hope, and those of you who are parents and those of you who are just watching my videos because you think I'm interesting, thank you guys so much for all of your support and all of your comments. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you stay and enjoy my journey into meeting my son. And I will definitely, of course, keep continuing this channel when he's born. And he will be my main man on a lot of my videos. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my bump. And then that will be it for the week. And then I will update at the end of week 19. So I will see you guys later. Bye. So this week I am wearing some lovely maternity jeans. Here's just with a t-shirt on. You can definitely see, but I'm going to pull this up. And here are my lovely jeans. Here's my bump. It is definitely definitely growing. Let me just show you. Here is my bump from this side and from the front and from the other side. So I definitely feel like it's sticking out more and more. It's all the way hard, all the way up to my belly button, and my belly button is just looking crazier and crazier, I feel like. But yeah, that is my bump for week 18.